I said we were going to come back to this book, so let's take a look at Marvel Spotlight issue number 29, part 2, to the first solo Moon Knight story. And let's also talk about this Jack Kirby cover, because not only is it a Jack Kirby cover, but it does something that's forgotten in this day and time. It directly mirrors something that actually happens in the story. Now, that's not complaining about modern covers, because you all know that I am a sucker for the right cover and for the right cover artist. And the right variant is just a thirst trap. But this throwback method should be employed every once in a while. When we first dive in the book, we get two things. We get a creative team check, and also the first few pages gives us a recap of Marvel Spotlight issue number 28, part 1 to this story, where Moon Knight stumbles upon this villain named the Conquer Lord, who has this plan to put his own bought and paid for candidate into the mayoral race and to win the mayoral race. And just in case he doesn't win fair and square, he's also going to take out the mayor. Moon Knight catches on to this plot, but what he doesn't anticipate is Marlene being there and getting in the middle of things. And he has to make a choice, either save Marlene or save the mayor. And he makes the choice to save the mayor, but he's going to get Marlene back one way or another. So his plan is to change clothes and hit the streets as the cab driver Jake Lockley so he can get some information. But he's interrupted by his new valet, Merkins, which is not his new valet. You see, Merkins was working for the Conquer Lord, and being the stooge that he is, he leads Jake Lockley, aka Moon Knight, to the Conquer Lord's headquarters, where the Conquer Lord has Marlene, and he's slowly about to feed her to the crocodiles. Inside are some of Conquer Lord's goons, most of which think they're completely safe. Only one is suspicious of this noise outside, and he is the one who gets confronted by Moon Knight in one of my favorite panels early on. And while Moon Knight is doing what Moon Knight does, one goon gets away and lets the Conquer Lord know that A, Moon Knight is there, and B, the stooge posing as Moon Knight's valet led Moon Knight there. So the Conquer Lord gives his goon the heat, and the goon gives the valet what was always coming to him. And as Moon Knight hits the scene, Moon Knight hits the floor below. And on the floor below is a giant chessboard that the Conquer Lord knows gives him an advantage. There are chess pieces with lasers, chess pieces with missiles. There are floorboards that you can't step on or else they'll explode, i.e. the Conquer Lord has things all set up for him to beat Moon Knight. His only problem is Moon Knight is Moon Knight, and when Moon Knight gets the advantage, the Conquer Lord tries to make haste to get out of there. But Moon Knight's not having that, and he jumps up and puts foot to face. And while he is a skilled chess player, he still gets outsmarted by Moon Knight, as Moon Knight dares him to lunge at him and takes advantage and locks Conquer Lord up by his knees. That said, Conquer Lord is defeated. Moon Knight saves Marlene before she's crocodile meat, and they both go out to get a burger from Gina's. And that is the end of Marvel Spotlight issue number 29, part 2 of the first Moon Knight solo story. Interesting story. I do have a question. Does that mean the Conquer Lord knows who Moon Knight is? Does that affect Moon Knight in the future? I guess I have to read and find out. When I know, I'll let you know.